Oh, that sets a good tone right off the bat. Enter madness. So I could do the whole opening graph from Call of Cthulhu, but I'm not going to do that. Done it so many times now. This is our main event of the evening, and I believe this Call of Cthulhu is based off of the tabletop game. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. Let's just make sure subtitles are on, so I can at least... Oh, they were on by default. Fuck. The one time I remember to try to put them on. Alright. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He's now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Oh, I love it. It's every time. They're keeping it consistent. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. I'm disappointed we're not starting with the opening graph, though, to Call of Cthulhu. The most merciful thing in the world, I think. And so on. Alrighty, saving the game, are we? Okay. Wasn't expecting to start quite here. Damn. Was expecting more of a slow start, but hey, I'm welcoming it. Yeah. Let's make sure VSync is actually on. Wow, it is. Yee. Yee. Some of these UI sounds are really good. Oh, hell yeah. I'm fucking all the way in for this aesthetic. Ha ha ha, yeah! This big fucking centipede fish. I think this fog effect is really weirdly layered. Like, I can't quite put my finger on it. Not from this side either. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them? Okay. Guess we're gonna grab the lantern then. Ah. This is really nicely lit. Huh. Oh, that just makes it even brighter. Okay. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, there's something about the fog effect that's a little bit weird looking. I want a better look at some of this stuff. Like the jawbone. It's Del Lago. Lovely night for a swim. Okay, yeah, I'm not finding a way out there. Oh man, I just want to drink in the atmosphere of this. The RPG is a combat system. Yeah, I've heard that there are like scripted combat sequences in this, but it's mostly like investigation. Alright, forward we go. Our bolt cutters here. Oops. It's not what we want to do with that. Night Rouge.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Cool. Holy shit, I was not expecting this to start this way.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
An up arrow? Oh, I'm sorry, that's the I never, ever see the symbol used for the shift key. Holy shit. That took me a second.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh! Holy shit! We're just getting right in there, huh?
I hate whiskey.
What? Darkwater? Inhabitants? Places? After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston where there's no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances aren't actually disappearances. Old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed. I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. Place is mine for the moment. The occult? Clues? Okay. Pierce? Oh, wow, that's a skill tree. What? Alright. So there's gonna be some stuff to dig into. Let's have a quick drink. This will affect your destiny! That will affect my destiny!
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Well, looks at title. I can imagine. I have a few guesses.
I wonder why I still take these things.
That's some sleeping pills.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Good old story, black. Oh, okay. Let's turn you off. Time to face the
I have
world.
business here to attend to.
Oh.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. I have 8 CP available. All of these cost different amounts. So the investigation tree, the psychology tree, spot hidden, eloquence, strength, medicine, occultism! I want to put points in occultism! Oh wait, oh god, that's not... whoops. We can undo that. I thought I was going to go into a sub-tree. Right. So these are levels of proficiency rather than taking individual talents within, like, a sub-tree. Represent your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech, improving the skill manipulating during discussion. Okay. Yeah, I really like the idea of increasing this. So I need... Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll get that to 3. This represents your medical knowledge, improving your skill in this, determining the dosage of a drug, or making diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. That's probably handy. I can get that to 2. I can get my occultism up! I would like to put points into that. Yes! I will validate.
Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Ghost, I see chat. I see the LP requests. I'm just not going to respond to them.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you...
Man called me an inebriate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Whoa!
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
I not only want that
Or if,
painting on my
the
wall, I
contrary,
want it
you
on my
manage to
album
detect
cover.
some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright, so examine the Hawkins file, examine the painting, examine the file. Okay, that's how we'll progress with this stuff.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So some of this is unreadable. I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. It says that the fire started in the dining room, claimed the whole family, rather. Police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? I was getting an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, businessmen from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with the only son, Simon. Okay. And the painting.
What's this symbol on the man's chest?
I bet if I had
It's as if
higher
Sarah
occultism.
Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Okay. Oh my god. Unlock the answer.
The meaning.
Because I put
be
points
exactly
in
as
speech.
it appears.
Eloquence.
I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Must I? Shouldn't take the painting lightly. Let's continue down this tract.
Could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago
Oh,
that
no.
I received the call
Damn it.
from the police telling me of my daughter's death.
No,
And yet
shut
a
up.
short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you
No.
see? You must find
No,
the
I know
meaning
this.
behind all this.
Oh, skip. There we go.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Investigation professional.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
By the way, if y'all are interested in other promising detective RPGs, keep an eye out on Disco Elysium. It used to be known as No Truce with the Furies.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
So she was
What do
hallucinating.
you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce.
It's the 1920s. Y'all know
You
what
must
hallucinations
find out
are.
the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
I didn't fully get
That's
this
right.
before.
It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find
Yeah.
Warehouse 36.
Yeah. Okay.
Darkwater.
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Oh, I like
Let's sum
this.
things
The
up.
summary of the
An artist
conversation.
dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right.
But what if you
I'll
don't
take the
like
case.
what I find out?
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you,
You
Mr.
still willing?
Pierce.
This
I
should be
didn't expect
discussed.
any less coming from a man in your situation.
Are you
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
like? What if I found out that everything is
Darkwater.
fine and
I
like
think I've got a
the
book on
investigation
North Atlantic. I'll
that
no
the
doubt
police
find some information
conducted
on
turned
this
up
island.
nothing, and neither did I. And there were no mysterious circumstances surrounding the death. Will you still pay me? Oh, the town was named after Thomas Darkwater. Completely normal man. It's not a haunted town. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and addressed a warehouse cell on the docks of the island Darkwater. Police seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Don't forget to bring some I'm sorry, do you mean grilly cheeses and not grilled cheeses? Eldritch horrors love grilly cheeses. Yish, they do. This is why you always get half up front. Besides, we need some kind of stipend or an advance if this is going to be a long-term thing. Ooh. Hi, music. What's up? I like you. Totally normal town with totally normal green supernatural fog.
We're almost there.
I can't believe how not haunted this town is. This game should be renamed to Call of a Not Haunted Town. Oh my god, the boat's name is Scylla. Why would you ever name your boat this? This is the SS I'm waiting to die.
Stay on board.
The SS, take me into the
There's guys
abyss.
coming to unload.
SS, I'm ready to get murdered, fish monsters.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar
good inn.
is a surprise for you.
I love this little
As for
fishing
me,
hamlet.
You'll find me at the harbor master's office.
The Haba.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
Let's go to the
Going
Haba.
for a look around the docks.
Go to the Haba, have some chowder. Drive my car to the Haba, have some chowder. Oh, yeah. The stranded whale. It's not the standard whale, it's stranded. These are some seriously detailed face textures. Wow!
Hey,
This is how we're starting? Okay, Pierce has some personality.
let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In
What
my
a
bar,
dick.
we don't serve troublemakers.
Yeah, I mean, he has some personality. It's just another way of saying it. Hold the test of strength. Yeah. Yeah.
That guy
Yeah.
is looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up and tab. Others pay.
Oh, I really just, it's one of my dreams to walk into a pub and have people singing, like, sea shanty songs. Yeah, I'll get a drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
The fates disapprove of your alcoholism, don't forget. No, we don't know that they disapprove. We just know that it will affect my destiny, destiny.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny! Alright, so. Talking about Darkwater, no bro. Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Oh.
What can you tell me about her?
We're gonna ask all the
knew
questions.
She was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Is it possible to move the camera during conversations? A very limited amount.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Hills, can you post the lyrics? I'm not really paying attention
Her
to what they're
style
singing.
made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No, I still want to ask about the warehouse. Well, let's ask about the whale.
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our
Darkwater.
whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Yo ho, a deep one's life for me.
You know where
warehouse.
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
The Hawkins.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
They don't have
First
chowder.
off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
No, I think that about does it.
That'll be all for now.
No summary of the conversation this time. That's a shame. I like that feature with from the last one. Then again, everything is gonna be summed up in the journal anyway. Huh. Okay. Anyone else who might be kind of important?
Do you like our song?
Hell yeah. I want to sing it with you.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
The miraculous catch?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Yeah, we call it a whole Cthulhu.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
What is your
It's true.
accent, sir?
Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And
Oh my
it
god,
was
you're all gonna be
delicious.
deep ones, huh?
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Oh, I can't wait to read this shit. Miraculous catch, 24 May 1847. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We'd given up hope the crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered, or is it cetacean? I don't know. Covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. Oh boy. Oh boy. Cursed Cthulhu fish. Great. Great. Cool. Cool. Cool fish you caught, boys. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. The
Hello,
same
sir.
goes for you, sir. Move along.
What's up
I'm
with
looking
this
for
warehouse?
address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You cannot. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
No.
They can't understand.
We have to inspect for medicine
The blood
purposes.
is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Damn it.
You
We're
can't
not
understand.
specialized
You're
in this
not
medicine yet.
sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
No.
You can't
No.
understand. Put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
It's dead.
They can't understand.
It's hyper dead.
Damn
Eat the thing.
idiots. Forget it.
Or maybe
Nobody
don't.
listens to us anyway.
Maybe actually don't. Like, maybe just don't. Maybe it's the worst possible idea. Then again, y'all have already partaken of the Cthulhu flesh, so... I mean, what can go wrong now? You may as well go for broke. Eat the Cthulhu shark. Just eat it. Go for it. Y'all have nothing to lose, actually. See. Oh, the Habamaster. Habamasters.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Once you've had deep... Once you've
A
had deep
souvenir
one
from a
meat...
more prosperous.
Nothing else tastes as good.
I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 7
Yeah, man.
years.
That's the secret of the fish fillet.
Broken. This place seems half a bit. I wonder what Captain
shit.
Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests.
Cargo.
They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Fuck, I can't wait to open my new chain restaurant. Darkwater Fried Cthulhu.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo
They're on the table next to you.
They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Okay.
When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Oh, here.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Thank you, Bourbon.
That's all I'll get from them.
All right, only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, partially. The rest of the documents blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? The motherfucking town cult. Oh, you disappeared. You're like Oh, never mind. Not very Batman-like.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
What do you have in your bag? Oh, it's the toilet. What about over here? You have some chowder in here? Some Lovecraftian chowder. The learning of medicine. Can I learn some medicine from... Wait, maybe, actually. Hold on. Yes! Very good. This only requires 1 additional CP. No, I'm sorry. I have 1 CP. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Great. What about up here? Oh, we're gonna have so much chowder together.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Oh, cool. Wayward, you bought Hollow Knight. How are you liking it? New clue memorized.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, God, stop it. What are you doing? Macabre. Ugh. Ooh. No, stop it. I hate it. I want it removed from the earth. That pronunciation has to be scoured off the planet. Oh, God. It's gross. Macabre. Who let that fly?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
Should it
Tell
be
me what I
Darkwater?
can do to help you.
The accent just comes and goes.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
No, not Deep Fried Cthulhu. Darkwater Fried Cthulhu.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that whaling
I won't
stock
re-listen
in
to this anyway. I was
1847.
looking at chat.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Jetty?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Let's try lying.
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
Always good to lie.
Shipowners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
I'm really curious about how the mysteries are going to play out when we kind of know what everything is building towards. Like, we may not know the details and the minutia, but this being a fairly investigation and detective work heavy game, just wondering about the meat of that. Yeah,
I found
Cat?
a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office,
Harbor.
but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Too bad I already did it.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Brain, we don't know they're having sex with deep ones yet. This isn't Innsmouth.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Was it a deep one?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on the wall of the stranded whale.
The accent comes and goes.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I bet you anything this is the kind of game, the kind of one where you can come to different conclusions from the info based on your destiny changers. No, that's not in dispute. I'm wondering what the meat can be. Like, I'm wondering what the mysteries will even be when we kind of know the end game. We know what's being built to, I think. Or I'm just presuming too much. But I'm sure, like, the conclusions that we can draw will change, but what are those conclusions? If not riding a boat out into the ocean and Cthulhu rising from Relier.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
I would love to hear more about the
Trenches
depths.
into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
All right.
I was looking at your photograph.
I was looking at your photograph.
Yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Okay, so the fact that it's called Call of Cthulhu, I need to divorce myself from this being an adaptation of that specific short story, especially with the history of, like, Call of Cthulhu games. Like, the last Call of Cthulhu was not so much about Call of Cthulhu, it was a loose adaptation of The Shadow over Innsmouth. And a very bad one at that. Like, even if you set aside how it just kind of shits the bed with the combat and very much gunplay, and, like, the boss fights with Mother Hydra and Father Dagon. Like, wow, it just shits all over itself. Anyway, I need to divorce myself from thinking that this is just going to be a straightforward retelling of the Call of Cthulhu short story. And also, I know this is based on an RPG, and I do not actually know where that RPG goes in terms of, like, narrative building, or if there is any kind of single through line, like, main story, or if it's just series of settings and modules for, you know, to build role-playing experiences off of. Kind of like D&D. Yeah, the RPG is named Call of Cthulhu. It doesn't mean Cthulhu features. So it's more just like, it's a loose framework based off of the Cthulhu mythos rather than being rooted in any specific short story. So this can draw from a number of stories. It can be its own original thing. This can go several directions. Okay, that kind of addresses what I'm wary about. Alright,
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
It's using the Cthulhu mythos as a loose framework to draw from. Okay. This is fair enough. Let's go Warehouse 36. The RPG is revolutionary in that it basically codified the entire setting into something that makes sense. Okay. So I can't predict where this is going to go just based off of the fact that this is called Call of Cthulhu. It can draw from any number of inspirations within that mythos, and then, or just craft something wholly bespoke. Find hidden items. Spy hidden skill. Oh, fuck.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay. How to lift a grate. How to have a great time.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Good night, Riley. Could be Yithians, could be Migos, could be Shoggoths. Yeah, Brynne, thank you for saying Shubby. Ooh, ratchet device. Heavy loads to be lifted. Haul off without risk. Okay.
This ratchet
device Shubby is maybe a better way to say that name, because I was getting real uncomfortable using the full name during the Miskatonic. Ooh, that's never felt good to say. It's never been a good name to say. I hope Niall Arthetep is involved. Yeah, that could be really cool. Is there anything else to see in here? Oh, wait, what? When did even this happen? Can I put this away at all? Okay, doesn't matter. Dope. Wait, what? Sometimes he just puts it away. Oh, it's to prevent clipping. If I get close to things, he'll just kind of move it away. Gotcha. Then we have the mystery icon down here. Nice. Lever activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
I thought that said witches. For just a second, I thought it said the witches. Okay, so the pulley goes there. And... oh yeah, from what we learned early in the dream sequence or whatever that was in the beginning, we don't actually have to go into the inventory to use items, so if there's somewhere to use that, I can just kind of hit E for that.
You saw what
Hi,
with
friend.
those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Alright.
I shall take my leave.
Bye-bye. Have my lighter, sir. Just let me shove this in your face. Do we have a map, actually? That would be pretty cool. Hmm? Oh, that's subtitles for a conversation that's going on in the distance.
It's a sign.
God, are we still arguing about this?
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back.
Friends.
What could have done so much damage?
It's a mystery.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You're not
You
sailors.
didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And
Oh my,
I don't
this is an
wanna see you
unfortunate
hanging
angle.
around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You
That's
can't
no
understand.
way to
You're
treat
not
an old man.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. He's gonna get us in trouble.
I've been hearing that this game has technical issues, but I'm not really seeing that. It runs pretty smooth, and it's stable, and it looks good as hell. There's a lockpicking minigame? I hope? Oh no, damn it.
There.
Alright. See what we got.
Hello, old friend.
Hello, liquor, my old friend. I've come to drink from you again. I would love to know more about this. And the runes? Are we not going to comment upon the runes? Oh? St. Brendan, the Navigator, and also the Harbinger of the Deep Ones. Okay. Well, cool, St. Brendan. We're just not going to comment upon that. That's not interesting. Not interesting to Pierce. He's just a priest of another more badass deity. Yeah. He's the major domo of Yog-Sothoth. Nah, let me out. Some of these ambient sounds are really good, too.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I'll beat you up. I'll just beat... Yeah, St. Brendan! Tell me more about
I've
him.
never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
Okay.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
Go beat him up.
There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
Oh, they're
They're
bootleggers.
protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute.
I'm going to check my clues in a second.
Thing.
Let's piece
Nothing
more of this
at
together.
all.
But if my eloquence was higher, I could probably convince them to say more about Cat.
That statue represents your local saint.
Oh no, he's not
What do
gonna.
you
They're not
mean?
gonna.
You wouldn't be looking down at us like
Oh,
all
okay, this is
townspeople
new.
do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okie dokie.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway.
Listen, the supernatural
much
thick
work
fog
around
blocks
here.
out the sun, so we
Fitzroy
don't really
gives
know
us
what
a
time it
few
is at
chores
any
every
given
now
point in
and
the
again,
day.
But since the whaling
could-
station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
It's pretty much always
So
drinking
we
a clock.
drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Alright, let's talk to the bootleggers in a second.
No, who's this guy?
Hello?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Soaks?
Go die of thirst, a lot of you.
Wow, wow. This man has insults. Hold to test eloquence.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Yes,
I
now
can't
burn
get
their
rid
face.
of those two.
What's with you wandering around here?
We saw go die.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Oh, man, I need a higher eloquence.
Cass, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
Hmm?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only
Glasgow
smiles with
smile.
the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I like these two.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What happened to the
Did
statue?
you mess the
of
statue
St.
up, sir?
Drake.
You fuck my mom, Santa?
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Did you fuck my mom, Santa Claus?
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
But what turf? What's on
bid
her
you
turf,
gentlemen,
sir?
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What a cool other way.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Can I listen again for more? Oh, no, it's a one-time deal. Alright, so if I go back to the St. Brennan statue now, will I have a little bit of new dialogue from the inspection that I did upon it? Or I mean the investigation? Yeah! Occultism!
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Deep One language. Solved it. Nailed it. Got it on one. Deep One ease. Let's see if I can go get these two and play them against the boyos.
Well, look who...
Did you miss it?
Yeah!
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business.
Oh, you're right, that is
What's in it
Riley in.
for us?
What would convince you to help me?
Booze.
There's only one thing
I got
that'll
booze.
get us
I already
to
got
move.
you booze. I know. You want
For
booze.
sure.
Yep.
Bring us something to drink, and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Yeah. Go get the bootleggers.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you.
Yeah, I am. Hell yeah.
Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
Oof, I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Where are you going?
I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
Oh, well.
No,
Anyway,
it's not
y'all have fun.
It's just that you shouldn't hide your You got it coming.
I want to watch this fight, though.
Helped yourself from my stock.
He's stewed to the gills. You'll get nothing out of him.
I'm not interested in the chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what?
Okay, well, y'all aren't gonna fight, I guess. You might still fight. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going into your warehouse. Bye. Ooh, more booze. Dang. Okay. Well, that's not a climbable ladder. Hey. We did it.
Let's see.
Let's break in. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Dang.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well.
Oh,
A
hi.
little mouse has got lost on our turf. What gave you the crazy
Yo, she's
idea to come
badass.
onto my turf?
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
You got some cool gloves.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Yo! Yo!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay now. Please.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
Right at the
If I wanna
stroke of
get into this
midnight, we
warehouse,
burst Brynne's ovaries. Great. As Cat bursts my nuts open. And with that, oh my god, the art. Even the pause menu. Like, it's the same art from the main menu, but it's so good. It's so good. Man, we ended Halloweek strong, didn't we?